Okay, I have the number 5.3438 again, but this time it's closer to the first tick mark than to the second tick mark. Okay, so the last time it was really, really close to the second tick mark, which made me think that we just went up a little bit from this 8 to 5.344. Okay, but now it's closer to the first tick mark than to the second, and it looks like it's about a third of the way. So I have two options. This 3.8 makes me think that this could be 5.343, and this could be 5.3, whoops, no, sorry, 5.34 and 5.35. Okay, because 5.3438 is between 5.34 and 5.35, and it is this 38 on the end, that is about a third. So it's about a third of the way to 5.35. But if I continue this, this would be 5.36, 5.37, 5.38, 5.39, 5.4, 5.41. But they have a longer tick mark on B, which means that when we're counting by hundredths, right? 7, 8, 9, the longer tick mark should be like when you go to the next place value. So that should be 5.4 because of the longer tick mark, but it's not. So I think that we might have done this wrong, and that these could actually be instead 5.3 and 5.4 on either side of 5.3438, because 5.348 is still between 5.3 and 5.4, and it is also about a third of the way. Like 0.3438, point 0.3 means about a third of the way. So let's see what happens if I finish counting this way. So I have 5.5, 5.6, 5.7. I'm counting by tenths. So I'm expecting this to finish on 6, 5.9, 6. Great. And if I go backwards, I have 5.2, 5.1, and 5. Okay, looking at 1.227. It's closer to the first tick mark than to the second tick mark. So I don't think that like if I were counting by thousandths, then this would be much closer to the next one. Okay, so this could be 1.2 and 1.3, or this could be 1.22 and 1.2. No, it can't be that because this would be 1.23 and this is bigger than that. So let's try 1.2 and 1.3. Okay, does it make sense so far? So 1.227 is between 1.2 and 1.3. It's closer to 1.2. So I think this looks good so far. If I work my way backwards, I get 1.1 and 1. And if I work my way forwards, I get 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 2. Okay, so now same number, 1.227, but it's closer to the second tick mark than the first. So I think that that might be 1.23, like because that 7 is makes this really close to 1.23, and this one would be 1.22. And let's see, does it make sense so far? So 1.227 is between 1.22 and 1.23, and it's closer to 1.23. So let's see what happens if I finish labeling the tick marks. 1.24, 1.25, counting by hundredths. And so this good. This ends at 1.3. And when I go backwards, I have 1.21 and 1.2.